If you're new to dating, you probably have had all kinds of experiences. But I have a client who told me she met this guy, and on the first night of their date, this guy asked her if she would be willing to come by and meet his kids. How soon is too soon to meet your partner's kids? Well, this definitely is way too soon. In fact, it errs on the side of being dangerous. Even if this dad was concerned that, he wouldn't date anybody that his kids didn't like, you should never represent it like that. And I think giving your kids that power to decide on the first time you ever meet someone is really not fair to your children, to the new person, or even to yourself as far as being a responsible parent and potentially a partner. When you're dating someone with kids, the number one thing you have to have is emotional maturity. You need emotional maturity because your partner is always going to prioritize their children, and you have to support that. You can't get all upset or sulk if they choose their kids over you, because that is what they're supposed to do. That's their job. I've got 5 things that I think are really important if you are in a relationship and you do want to introduce the kids, that's going to make it go smoother and easier. Hopefully, it'll turn out better for the relationship ahead. The first, choose the right timing and where. I think the most important thing you can do is keep it simple. When you do introduce your partner, say this is my special friend, or this is a close friend. This is someone I care about. However you say it, make sure it's on a friend basis, and make sure when you do it, you've waited at least 9 to 12 months. Why that long? I know it's cautious, but most relationships end within the first 12 months. And if your children have to meet this person and they really like them, what happens when this person is no longer part of your life? You've got it. You have to grieve and your child has to grieve. And usually that does not happen. The parent usually grieves, and when they're ready for another relationship, which for some parents is very soon, they move on and get involved with a new relationship. You don't want to subject your child to that constant evolvement and dating scene. So wait before you introduce them. Secondly, if you're the new partner, it's important that you acquiesce to being second place. As I said, you're not going to be a priority, and you don't want to be a priority. It's okay to talk to your partner, and if you're feeling left out, or you're feeling like this is just going on and you need one special date with just the two of you. But when you're with those children, I want you to support that parent, your partner, in their role to parent and prioritize their child. Thirdly, set realistic expectations. Let's face it, you may be over the moon with this person, but that doesn't mean your kids are. Your kids may be feeling abandonment issues or threatening issues, or they may be worried that you're going to love someone else instead of them. What's important is you listen to them so that they're heard, that you understand them, that you don't push this new person into their life. You don't leave your children with this new person. That is not okay. It's important you're taking the children, their feelings into consideration, and you also are very aware of what's going to be best for them. Pace yourself. They may not like this person right away because they're feeling worried about something or insecure about something for themselves. Time and reassurance is going to help with that. Fourthly, if you're the new partner, meeting the children, it's not your place to parent the kids. Okay? You are not a parent. It takes at least 2 years for that traditional parenting role to happen. And as a bonus parent, sometimes it never happens. Really important that you always refer back to your mom or dad, whoever you're dating. And remember, you don't want to erase or replace that other parent. You want to be supportive of the other parent. There can be no jealousy here. There can be no, well, I want you now. I'm the step parent. I'm doing all this stuff for you. No, you're not the parent. You're not the step parent at this stage. So it's important, once again, that you defer to your partner who is the parent. And lastly, slower is always better. The slower you go, the better chances you're going to have to create a relationship with your partner that these children can thrive in, feel secure in, and that you, the two of you, can feel good and connected about. You don't want to blur boundaries. Don't spend the night. Don't do things that are going to cause the child worry or feeling replaced in any way. You want to let these kids know that you are really a close person to their parent and that you embrace and support their parent in helping secure the best possible situation for the children.